The night before what was supposed to be the happiest day of my life turned into the darkest. I had been with my fiancée, Emily, for nearly 4 years. We had built dreams together, from picking out our first apartment to saving up for the perfect wedding. I loved her with everything I had, so when her friends planned her bachelorette party, I thought nothing of it. She deserved a night of fun with her girls, a last celebration before we officially tied the knot. What I didn't expect was betrayal lurking behind the laughter and champagne. It started with a phone call I received late at night. One of Emily's friends, Sarah, was on the other end. Her voice shook, and I could tell she was torn between loyalty to her friend and her conscience. She said, "I can't let you walk into tomorrow blind. Emily crossed a line tonight." My heart sank. I wanted to believe it was a misunderstanding, but Sarah went on to tell me that Emily had been all over a guy at the club, and later they disappeared together. I felt a chill spread through me as if the ground beneath my feet had vanished. I asked Sarah why she was telling me this, and she said, "Because you don't deserve to be humiliated like this. You've been nothing but good to her." Her words stung more than the betrayal itself because deep down, I knew I had given Emily my best. I thanked Sarah, though I could barely form the words, and hung up the phone. The rest of the night, I sat in silence, staring at the wedding suit hanging neatly in the closet. I replayed every moment of our relationship, searching for signs, hints, or red flags I might have ignored. There had been nothing obvious, nothing that screamed she was capable of this. Emily had always told me I was her rock, her safe place. But maybe that wasn't enough for her. Maybe stability was too boring compared to the thrill of a stranger at a club. When she came home that night, she acted normal, almost cheerful. She kissed me on the cheek and told me how much she couldn't wait to be my wife. I looked into her eyes, searching for guilt, but she masked it well. I wanted to confront her right then and there, but instead, I held back. I wanted her to tell me the truth without being cornered. So, I asked her casually how the night went. She smiled and said it was just some drinks and dancing. The lie was like a knife twisting deeper into my chest. I nodded, pretending to believe her, while inside, anger and heartbreak battled for dominance. The next morning, I knew I couldn't go through with the wedding. I called my best man, explained everything, and told him to start informing guests that the wedding was off. His silence said it all: shock, disappointment, and sadness. But he supported my decision. When Emily woke up, she found me already dressed, not in my suit but in jeans and a t-shirt. Confusion crossed her face. "Why aren't you getting ready?" she asked. That's when I told her as calmly as I could, "There's not going to be a wedding. I know what you did last night." The color drained from her face instantly. She stammered, trying to deny it, but I cut her off. "Don't insult me with lies. Sarah told me everything." Her panic quickly turned into anger. She accused Sarah of exaggerating, of trying to ruin her happiness, but the cracks in her story showed. Finally, when she realized I wasn't budging, tears fell. She admitted to the cheating but tried to downplay it as a stupid mistake, fueled by alcohol and pressure. I couldn't believe her audacity. A mistake is forgetting your vows in rehearsal, not throwing away your loyalty the night before the wedding. I told her that trust, once shattered, can't be rebuilt overnight. She begged me not to throw away our relationship, saying she loved me and didn't want anyone else. But her actions spoke louder than her words ever could. Love isn't sneaking off with someone else when your future husband is waiting for you at home. Love isn't a betrayal hidden behind a smile and a kiss goodnight. Leaving that house felt like carrying the weight of 1,000 broken promises. Guests called and texted, shocked by the sudden cancellation. I kept my explanation brief. "The wedding is off. Please respect my privacy." Some were supportive, others curious, but I refused to let Emily's mistake define me as the victim of gossip. I wanted to move forward, not dwell in humiliation. In the weeks that followed, I leaned heavily on friends and family. Sarah reached out again, apologizing for being the bearer of bad news, but I told her she had saved me from a lifetime of heartbreak. It hurt like hell to walk away, But marrying someone who could betray me so easily would have been far worse. I started to see that Sarah's honesty was an act of true loyalty, something Emily had never truly shown me. Now, months later, I'm healing. The pain lingers, but so does the relief of knowing I dodged a bullet. Emily has tried to contact me, sending long messages of regret, but I've never replied. The truth is, the man she cheated on no longer exists. I'm stronger, wiser, and more careful with my heart. And when I do walk down the aisle someday, it will be with someone who values loyalty as much as love.